Hi guys, I'm gonna do a quick video on my current positions, and I'm also gonna kind of go over why I'm in those current positions, and I'm also gonna cover the orders that I have set up ready to execute when the time comes. Um, just a quick recap on everything. Discord is up and running. We have the Facebook group. So Facebook, Discord, we have the YouTube channel. The thing is, I'm not trying to like inundate everybody with a bunch of stuff. I'm just trying to kind of cover as much as I can on whatever platform that we have available. Because some people like YouTube, some people like Discord, some people like Facebook, and I'm gonna try to do my best to kind of keep it level between them. But I ain't gonna lie, Discord is much better than all of them put together, and you can just do so much more there. So a lot of my concentration will be with Discord, just because if I'm working on, say, like a unit of different training for a specific subject, it's so much easier to put it there. It's so much easier to also, once you have someone there, when you're teaching them, say, on a certain skill or something like that, they then also have a community of people there, like in the chat rooms, where you can go to a specific chat room that fits what you're trying to do. So there's the chat rooms. There's also another thing is kind of like, for instance, in Discord, if someone wants specific training on something, say they don't want to say out in the open to everybody, hey, I don't even know how to place an order. In Discord, I can actually, me or one of the mentors can actually dock up and actually show you our screens, show you exactly what we're seeing, show you how to do anything. You can video chat, voice chat, all that kind of stuff. At the same time, another thing is, I'm thinking months down the road, is because right now we only have probably seven people that have signed up, which is a couple of the moderators, and a couple guys from Stock Twits, I think, and then myself and a couple dummy accounts, just so I can test different permissions type stuffs. But anyways, the thing is, once it gets rolling, the thing is guys will be able to, say they wake up in the morning and they want to trade and they just want to have someone to talk to and bounce ideas off of, ask each other what they're seeing, that type of stuff. It's going to be really cool once that comes to fruition, and that's going to be probably one of the most invaluable tools you'll ever have in becoming a trader, because not only are you within your own mind, you're within the mind of others, and at the same time you'll get to see how people succeed. You'll also get to see how people fail, and it makes you a better trader to get to hear about the stories rather than be involved in the stories. I'll tell you this right now, is I know that there's been so many lessons that I could have learned that because I had made a mistake that I didn't really learn because I was too busy being butthurt, that I lost. So anyways, yeah, Discord's up and running. We have the Facebook Fat Kid Trading Group. We have the YouTube channel. I'm thinking about Instagram too, but Instagram, I don't really understand Instagram. I think Instagram is more of a post a picture, and it's more of a, hey, look at this type of setup. I don't think there's really much of a dialogue that happens over there. I don't know, could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. I don't know Instagram. So anyways, let's get into this. So right now I have, since my account has eclipsed over $2,000, I have been afforded margin, which is scary and awesome at the same time. Okay, by margin, or leverage, so to speak, I guess. To be honest with you, I don't quite understand a big portion of it. Full disclosure, I all I know is that I have over 2,000 in cash, but I'm able to place orders and trade with like $4,000. Scary. It's really scary, because if I lose that, I'm not losing my money, I'm losing someone else's money. So it's risky, any type of risk you don't want to. But the thing is I have my rules set up, I have my stop losses tight. I've been making money, placing good trades, managing them decently for the most part. Um, but the thing is so I mean, literally taking a $2,000 cash account and having $4,000 in buying power, this could exponentially jump my account pretty quickly here. So, so like if it's 2-to-1 margin or 1-to-1 margin or whatever it is, I mean, imagine once I get up to a $10,000 account, which should be pretty quickly here. So, anyways, yeah, interesting stuff. It's crazy. So yeah, I've got about 13 or 14 orders out in the market. 3 of them have filled so far. Every position is a 15% of my total account. I was doing 10%, but the thing is, I don't want to manage 20 different positions. I want to keep it simple. To be honest with you, if I could make money quick enough this way, I would just do one position and just manage that one position, just to kind of save on my mental side of things. So, but yeah, so I have 3 open positions right now, because the orders filled on those, and then I have another 10 that are waiting to be filled, which may not fill in the next day, may fill in the next week. But the thing is, basically, I'm waiting for the trade to come to me. I am not thinking, oh man, I gotta get in now. Okay, that's anytime that you get that feeling, run, get away from it. That's FOMO. That's fear of missing out. So, so yeah, I've got 10 open orders that I'm okay with just letting them sit. I'll manage these 3 positions I'm working that I'm bought into right now, but I'm not gonna try to hurry along these other ones, which is a good place to be in. You let the trade come to you. Alright, so here's where I'm at. I'm gonna just run through these. My open position, UXIN. This one, it's a downtrending chart. Okay, this is a downtrend. This is not something that you would normally get in on, other than the fact that you have a line of confluence, or this trend line that has kind of a harmonic aspect to it, where it's acted as support and it's also acted as resistance. It recently, I placed the order above this level here, this 150, well, above 152. I placed it at 153. I figured if price breaks back above this most recent dominant peak right here, I want to be in and look for a run to maybe say, this line. And I have the wolf waves on here, by the way. Let me back up just really quick. So a couple of the indicators I have on here right now, I have the 3, the 8, the 17 exponential moving average, just to kind of help me notice the 38 trap setups and stuff like that. I also have the wolf waves. Wolf waves go back 10 periods, I believe. Something, and basically they map support and resistance lines. Another thing is you really kind of want to get away from thinking support and resistance. Just think level. Think of each one of these lines as like gravity. Okay, if the price is above that line, price is going to want to go to that line. If price is below that line, price may want to go to that line. Support and resistance is still a good way to think of it. It's just the more advanced way of looking at support and resistance is look at each one of these levels as like gravity. Okay, so anyways, that's this is UXIN. The most important indicator on the whole entire chart, other than price action and volume and time, is the volume weighted average price, which is this 90-day volume weighted average price. Basically meaning the price in relation to the amount of people bought at that price. This would be the average of that price. Once this price breaks above the VWAP, the volume weighted average price, I would be very, very, very bullish on this stock. Here's my profit target, and I'll let you know why on this. Okay, so I'm in at 153. Okay, price is broken above this level. What's the next level we're looking at? Possibly there, R1, right? Resistance 1. Okay, now what other types of confluence am I looking at that might lend me to think that is right here at about 1 178 would be the time to get out, or 175. Well, look at that VWAP. Okay, what's the volume weighted average price that people have liked to pay for this stock? Okay, you have 2 points of confluence. You have a resistance line and you have this volume weighted average price, to where these two might converge, say here on June 3rd or sometime around that area. Price may very well hit that area and bounce back down, just because you have two different things to have to bust through to get to that next level, which is only another 15 cents above that. Now above that, though, above the $1.92, you've got, you know, all the way up to over $1's running range. So, but the thing is don't do like I've done. Don't do like a lot of failing traders do. Don't look at this right now. Don't care about that right now. Care about one small step. Right? You busted through this. We filled our order. I'm also going to be looking at this level here, this 166. We have 2 points where price had touched and rejected off that point. So if I see any weakness at this $1.65 area, I'm probably going to think about getting out. Okay, I'm probably going to think about pulling my stop up to break even and letting it work, something like that. But we'll see. So anyways, volume weighted average price, best indicator there is, other than price volume time, standard price action. Alright, so that's UXIN, that's one of them that I'm in. I am not in SWN, I am in OMI. Let's see here, I got in at 784. To be honest with you, I feel like I took this one a little early. I should have waited for 812, a little bit above 812. But what I was playing right here, it was right here. Let me get some of this garbage off the, let me see here. What I was playing was this trend, this 38 trap, right? I was playing this 38 trap, and I placed my buy order near the top of the wick of this, so that way if it broke this downtrend right here, it would then fill me on the way back up, which I kind of failed at because, like a dummy, I didn't fully, let me see here. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest with you. I might have been looking at a different time frame when I placed this. But I mean, it's not a bad trade. Reason being is because I have my stop pretty tight. It's a good cup and handle pattern. And if it breaks this 810 area, it's clear skies up to about 972. So yeah, not a bad trade. Not one of my best, but you know, my stops are tight, so manage my risk. That's number one. So my next one is FRO. One of the guys in Discord called this one out. I looked at it, and to me, I had looked at it a couple days prior. But the thing is, I saw this. Oh shoot! I had seen this here, and I was like, no, it's probably going to end up, you know, continuing in that fashion. And then I started seeing that, you know what, 950, I think 952 was my original order, and so I went ahead and I started looking at it more, and I'm like, no, I'm having a feeling that this could go. And again, this was a bad trade for me to get in at this spot. But I think that the main thing that got me, what I was seeing was this: the 3 and the 8 moving average breaking above the 17, as well as price being above the VWAP. Okay, so I figured, okay, if it fails, stop tight, you know. But if it comes, because it went up through and bounced off of VWAP. So anytime you get a piercing of the VWAP and where it comes back down and bounces off VWAP, it's a pretty good indicator you're moving in the right direction. But again, good trade, bad trade, I don't know. I mean, look at the stochastics. Stochastics look like they might be rolling over. I don't know. We'll see. But my stops are tight. I'm managing my risk. So anyways, my open orders. Alright, so basically, the main theme of the orders that I have placed right now are I am trying to play breakouts of ranges, and 38 traps for that matter. If you're looking at charts like this, there's a lot of things you can see. There's a lot of points of opportunity. Okay, obviously this is somewhat of a ranging downtrend, but when you use, like for instance, these 3, 8, and 17 exponential moving averages, you can see things like this, which is a 38 trap setup. See what I was saying about when price pierces up above the VWAP, bounces off of it, what possibly happens next? Pretty gappy. Okay, that's good if it's on the way up, but this right here would be more of a 38 trap. You could set a buy order above this level right here. Right above this level. The only problem is overnight it gapped up. You would have been filled way up here versus your order being right here. After learning the 38 trap, I started doing more of this kind of a deal here, where I create a level of resistance based off of price action, and then place a buy order above the, pretty much like this, intersecting. Ah, shoot. Damn it. Basically right above that level there, so I would have a buy order sitting right above this level here, and guess what? Bing bang boom, it would fill me here, run to there. Okay. 38 trap, I'm not going to go into too much. Man, I got a headache. I'm not going to go into too much detail about 38 trap. I'm not an expert on it. I'm still learning it, still trying to find my style in it, but it's a really good setup. So anyways, here's what I'm doing is went through and I scanned for stocks that showed a recent uptrend, okay, and I think it's a monthly uptrend, and then I'm looking for this uptrend, and then I'm looking for to where it's leveled off and created a range, okay, because what I want to do, being that price is down here versus the highs being up here, I want to place a buy order right above that range, so that way when it breaks out of that range, I want it to have maximum running space, if that makes any sense. Where do I plan to get out? Honestly, I placed this order yesterday, so I haven't quite gotten that far just yet, which is bad. Another bad thing is that stochastics look like they're rolling over. But still, my order's up here. I haven't been filled yet. I'm not losing any money, even though this looks like dog crap right now. I'm not losing any money. If this were to even out and create a nice, diagonal, like downtrend here, I might draw a trend line right here and place a buy order right above the most recent candle, and then play that spike up. I don't know. So, but anyways, here's my buy order right here at 13.12. I'm playing the break of this peak here. Target 1 is this R1, which I think it might honestly blow through. So, but again, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And the range from that's $13 all the way up to 14. So it's a dollar. Even if it fails at R1, so that's okay. BMA, same thing. We got more of a dip, playing more of a previous peak type of play. The price is hit at this level 1, 2, almost 3 times. I'm looking for a break of that to take me up to this level here. Could be lower, could be higher, whatever, but that's going to be my number one target, from $21.92 up to about $28. It's not bad room to run. So CVE, again, another uptrend with a range at the top. This is it looks more like a bull flag. Yeah, it's flagging decently. Started as a wedge, tried to break out, now creating a flag. And being that I don't have a defined top here, I put my order a couple cents higher than what I normally would, and being that it's at about the $4.50 level, so basically I just ran it a little bit higher. EQT, Same thing, playing a previous peak. It's kind of a descending channel. I've got a feeling about it. I don't know. It could be wrong, but I've got a feeling about it. I mean, this stock has been popping up on most of my scanners for a good month or so now, so might as well take a shot. MRO, same thing. Consolidation range. I'm just waiting for the breakout on that above R1 to maybe run from 630 all the way up to 11 something, maybe. I don't know. Well, I don't know. And that isn't all in one day. That's like, take the trade, let it move a little bit each day, let it pull back, take some profit off the table here and there, add to it, This chart is so beautiful when it comes to 38 traps, the setup. I just don't like how right off the initial peak it sells off, initial peak it sells off, initial peak, and then we have some interest, you see. So now I have another sell off. So I have placed, I went ahead and kind of figured this. Okay, so we have this line here, and I figured I'm not gonna base it off of this candle. I'm gonna base it off of this candle, make my chances a little bit better. I have my buy order right above the open of the most recent candle prior to that. So, and NNDM, this is another one. This is another 38 trap setup that I'm trying to play. It's a previous runner. It could do something. We'll see. I know that sounds bad, but this one, another cup and handle type of thing. I got consolidation here that I'm waiting for a price break above that range, because once it breaks that range, it could very easily run to wherever, but I'll have my stop set tight. And then SWN, my final one that hasn't filled, again a consolidation breakout. Okay, I'm looking for stocks that do this generally. Okay, and this is where the thing that I want to get across to everybody is, let me move this over to here. Okay, there's so many times where people, myself especially, okay, they would see this and they're like, oh, right here, oh, this is the bottom, so they'd buy in, and guess what? Oh crap, oh wait, this is the bottom, so they'd buy in. Oh, this is the bottom, and the thing is no one point is the bottom ever. Okay, there might be where it's like a heavily traded shorted stock, whatever, but no one point is the bottom. You want to look for a consistent bottom. Okay, yeah, like for instance, one determination of downtrend, like I've said before, may be the 17 moving average. It may be that price is under the VWAP. Okay, if price is under VWAP, you just don't take a trade in it if you're going long. Okay, if price is above VWAP, okay, you could, but that's just one moment in time, versus if price is above your 17 exponential moving average, you could take those trades. All right. So that kind of helps if you're in an uptrend or a downtrend or whatever. Basically, look at it this way: if price is below the VWAP, it's bearish. If it's above the VWAP, it's going to be lean towards bullish. You got to be picky. Okay, don't look at one stock and say, oh, I got to make all my money here. No, there's tens of thousands of stocks on the stock market that you can play, and if you have your money tied into garbage, you're not going to be available for when the right setup comes along. That's the whole thing, is if you have $100 right now, don't let it burn a hole in your pocket to where you think you have to take a trade right now. Okay, I still do that, but wait for the trade to come to you. Do your scans, look for the right setup, and manage your risk by not placing risky trades, if that makes any sense. There's a couple in my orders that I may reevaluate and take out before Monday, when the market opens back up, just because I might have had a little bit of that FOMO when I looked at it. But yeah, I mean, you got to be selective. If you're not selective, the market will take you for everything that you have. That's just the plain and simple truth. Yeah, so if there's any questions on this, let me know. Like I said, I'm going to try to do my best. I've had a lot of things going on. I'm going to keep working hard at getting everything going. And at the same time, I mean, just releasing content like this and if you guys have ideas of stuff you want to learn, let me know. Because, I mean, there's no, lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. Pretty much what I covered in the first initial live stream when we went over that stuff was kind of the lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, support, resistance, time, price, and volume. The thing is where we go from here is dependent on your time frame that you want to trade, your bankroll that you have to trade, the style of trader you want to be, what types of indicators help the charts pop for you. So it's really kind of open-ended. So I kind of figure the best thing I can do is just kind of show you guys what I'm doing and what I'm thinking. So if you guys have any ideas, things you'd like to learn about, I may not know them, but I can learn them. I can give you what knowledge I do have. It's like I've said all along, I'm a beginner at this. I'm not a pro. I'm only 2.5 years into this, and there's a lot that I don't know. So, but what I do know, I'll do everything I can to help you guys out for free. Because I don't. This is something that this could change a lot of people's lives, and just for someone to have that moment hit them to where they say, I'm a trader, and you get that freeing moment of realizing that if you get fired today, so I mean, it's an awesome feeling, and to know that you can wake up one day. I mean, like I placed these orders on Friday, Thursday or Friday, something like that. I've literally done nothing, which is kind of cool. Making money, doing nothing. That's awesome. So anyways, I will see you guys later, and like I said, if there's anything you need, please let me know. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.